This is a normal Roblox game. This is my character, and this is one stud. Can you fit an entire game into only one stud? I mean, of course you can put something like Pet Simulator, or Tower of Hell, or Steal a Brain Rot in one stud. But is it possible to actually make some form of playable minigame using only the size of one stud? Well, let's see. And well, the first thing I have to do is shrink my character because I won't fit into one stud. But when you shrink yourself down, there are a few things that happen. When your camera is this close, your character becomes like half transparent. But then, when you zoom out to fix that, you become very small, you jump super high, and fall down super quickly because of the gravity. You're super fast and the ground is super icy, so you just glide around. So I wanted to fix these issues. The camera I fixed it by changing the minimum and maximum zoom distance. And then I changed the field of view, so you kind of zoom in. You're far out, but you are still zoomed in, so your character isn't half transparent. But now you are almost out of screen, so I had to change the camera offset to force it down a little bit. So now you are more in the middle. And I think this looks kind of good. And when you're this close to the character, you can really see how his hands go in other ways sometimes. Now I need to use my scripting abilities to write a script that actually applies these changes. Now that I have finished the character scripts, I start to build some sort of map, and you can see that I start with a simple square, and then I build some things that you could jump on. And I have to say, this cube is very nice and cool, like, it's very well made. I mean, of course, like, I built it. And I don't think that anything could happen to this very nice and cool cube, because I mean, it's just so... What the...
Quack.
Like, okay, let me anchor them. So as I said, it's very cool, it's very nice, and it's very well made. Like, I think it could win a Bloxy award. I'm sure about it, right? I mean, this could win an innovation award. Anyways, I noticed a few problems. As you can see, I'm more floating, like, I don't touch the ground, my character isn't really walking, and when you jump very high. And beside this, you get a lot of speed. So I thought, what if I turn the problems into a game? Because right now, I don't have a game idea, so if it's icy and you get pushed off and turn close to a wall, then that's the mechanic of the game. So first, I made some very thin invisible walls that you can't touch them. And then I made some bigger walls that you can touch them. So now, it looks that you are touching the big wall when you're actually touching this invisible wall that is way further on the edge. Now, if you shoot off a wall, this is the way that you're going to gain speed, because accelerating is very slow because it's icy on the ground. So instead, you should go to a wall and then fling yourself out. Also, I have disabled jumps, so you can't be as fast as Flash in 1 second. And I've been thinking to color these parts cause, yeah, and because we have talked a lot about ice, I made it look a little bit more like an ice rink. I've been thinking more about how to make the game, and here's the list I came up with to show how it will work. So first, I need to create a leather state so the player can earn a value while playing, and it will also be saved when they rejoin. Then I have to add some small red squares that will spawn, and the player can collect them to get points. And now that I've said all of this, let's get to work. Okay, so let's start by creating the leather state script. And for that, we need to add a script in server script service. And I think I'm gonna rename it to leather states. And now, of course, I'll start scripting. Alright? I think I'm done with the script. Now, let's test it to see if it works. And yeah, of course it works, like, I made that script. And now, let's stop the gameplay and start working on the other mechanic of the game. Okay, so now we are back here, and again we need to add one more script in server script service, and I think this is the last script we have to implement in our game. And I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna name this script maybe Power Collector. I think it fits the best. Okay, now just give me a little time to script it. Alright, I'm done with this script too, so yeah, let's test it to see if it works. And what? Wait, it actually works. Whoa. So as you can see, I get 1 point every time I touch one of these cubes, and yeah, that's the whole game. I managed to do it on just one stud. Yeah guys, so that was the video, and thanks to everyone who stayed until the end, like, it really helps me a lot, you have no idea. Also, I won't be able to post the next week. No, I know. all my subscribers are waiting for my new video. So maybe a new video in 2 weeks, we'll see. And please consider subscribing and liking the video because I work really hard on it. Like, you can't imagine how much time I spend making this. So yeah, see you in the next video.